telling you, there's a better way.
So you keep saying, but what happens when the power goes out? Or that terminal breaks? The truth is, nothing's more reliable than a guy with a bag.
This is going to get you killed, Dad.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
He's gonna be the death of me. It's my dad. He thinks it's his job to deliver the mail.
It's my job. People pay me to do it.
It's all my fault, really. A few months back, I asked him to deliver a letter for me. One letter became 2, then 3, then 4. He was so into it. For his birthday, I made him that outfit, just for laughs. I didn't think he'd become the Commonwealth's personal postman.
Hey, relax. What's the worst that could happen?
Are you serious? My dad might die. That's the worst that could happen. Hopefully this thing I'm working on will make it so he never has to go out there again.
What are you working on?
I'd like to call it terminal mail, or T-mail for short. You see, a few scientists over at CIT were working on a way to deliver messages electronically.
You realize how crazy that sounds, right? Electronic mail. It'd never work.
But it did work. The problem is, they could only do it if the terminals were connected. So they all had to be linked by wires. But the other day, I was reading one of those old Boston Bugle papers for fun, and one of the stories on the front page was about this chem bust. Thing is, the dealers were CIT students, and they were using terminals to make their deals.
Who else had access to the terminals?
You mean besides the chem dealers? Probably the police and maybe looters. But I doubt any of them would recognize their value. The point is, we get those terminal parts, or better yet, some schematics, and we might be able to use them to make a network of our own.
Where can I find these schematics?
We can try a couple places. I'd start with the CIT dorms, then maybe the local precinct. I'll mark both locations on your map. You give me 2 working network devices, and I'll have just what I need.
Pretty sure I gave you a location to clear. Now get moving.
You're back. Got something for me?
Here you go.
You found them! And they look like they're in pretty good shape, all things considered. I'll see if I can solder them into the terminal we got. But in the meantime, here, for your trouble.
This job's giving me purpose.
Hi.
Truth is, I like getting out there. The exercise is good for me, too. I don't care how convenient it is. A terminal just isn't the same as a handcrafted letter.